Hello students, welcome in our channel. So let us see the questions about the case study. So here question 5 case study. A school is organizing a charity run to raise funds for a local hospital. The run is planned as a series of rounds around the track, with each round being 300 meters. To make the event more challenging and engaging, the organizers decide to increase the distance of each subsequent round by 50 meters. For example, the second round will be 350 meters, the third round will be 400 meters, and so on. So now the total number of rounds planned is 10. So now here there are the total number of plants are the 10. So the rounds are 10. So here as the given information we will write the arithmetic progression. Try to form the arithmetic progression. Here that the first see here the with each round that is the around the round being 300. So here the first term of the arithmetic progression will be the 300, and here also the information given information is distance of each subsequent round by 50 meters. So that means the term increased by the next term increased by the 50. So here first term is 300, second term is 350, next term is 400, next one that is the 450, next one that is the 500, then next one that is the 550. So here we can assume that the 50, that means D is equal to 50. That is a common difference is equal to 50, and here the first term that is a is equal to 300 students. Okay, and the series is carry on up to the 10 rounds. So now here students that is here that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to here comma dot up to the 10th term. Okay, so this way we can form the arithmetic progression. So on the basis of this case study or the given information that is we answer the following question. So let us see the first question students. Write the fourth, fifth and sixth term of the arithmetic progression so far. So here students that is now here we form the arithmetic progression that is the 300, 350, 400, then here 450, then here 500, then here 550, comma dot. So here first term, second term, third term, fourth term. This will be the fourth term. So T4 is equal to 450, then the next one that is the fifth term is equal to 500 students, and the sixth term that is the T6 is equal to 550. Okay, so now we got the answer of this first question. Okay, the fourth, fifth and sixth term of the arithmetic progression. Okay, so let us see the another question. Next one is determine the distance of the 8th round. We have to only determine the distance. That means we have to calculate the distance of the 8th round. Only for the 8th round students. Only for the 8th round. That means here we have to calculate the A8 students. Okay. We will have to calculate the A8. And for that formula that is I use. For this I use the formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1 d. Okay. So now here we have the given that is a is equal to 300 here, and here n is equal to here n is equal to 8 students, and the d is equal to 50. Okay. So as per the given information or as per the given values we substitute here in this formula. So here A8 is equal to 300 plus 8 minus 1 multiplied 50. So here 300 plus 7 multiplied 50. So here 300 plus 350, that means 650. So A8 is equal to 650. So that means we write here, therefore the distance of the 8th round is equal to 650 meter. Okay, all the rounds are in meter unit, so we can write the 650 meter. Okay, students. Now see the next one question. The next one question is that find the distance, find the total distance run after completing all 10 rounds. Now here students, the here mention the word that is the total distance. Calculate the total distance and the total distance, find the total distance. That means we have to finding out S, and after completing 10 rounds, that means we have to find out the S10 students. Okay, so now for that, to calculate the S10, we have to write Sn formula. That is Sn is equal to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. So now here students, as well as here students, that is n is equal to 10 here. Here a is equal to 300, that is the first term, and here d is equal to the 50, that is the common difference. So now here put this value in this formula. So S10 is equal to 10 upon 2 in the bracket 2 multiply 300 plus 10 minus 1 multiply 50. Then here 2 5s are 10, so 5. Here 600 plus here 9 multiply 50. So now here students, the 5 in the bracket 600 plus here students 9 5s are 45, so 450 here, and then here student 5 multiply, that is the 1050. Okay, so the multiplication of these, that is the 0 and 5250, that is S10 is equal to 5250. So that means students here that is the total distance, therefore total distance run after completing 10 rounds is equal to 5250 meter. 5250 meter. So this will be our final answer. Okay students. Now let us see the next one question students. The next one question is, see here, if a runner completes only the first 6 rounds, and what is the total distance run by the runner? Yes, here also students, here also that we have to find out the total distance. We have to find out the total distance. Okay, we have to find out the total distance, and that means here students, see here, total distance, that is only for the first 6 round, only for the first 6 round. That means we have to calculate total distance, so S6. Okay, we have to calculate the S6. So for that we have to write the first formula. Sn is equal to n upon 2 in the bracket 2a plus n minus 1 d. Okay, now there are the sum values, that is the n, here n is equal to 6, then here d is equal to 50, and here a is equal to 300. So substitute these value in this formula. So here S6 is equal to 6 upon 2 in the bracket 2 multiply 300 plus 6 minus 1, and here 50. Then here 3 multiply 600 plus 5 multiply 50. Okay. Then here 3 multiply 600 plus here 250. Then here 3 600 and plus 250, that means 850. So here student 0 2550. So S6 is equal to 2550. So that means we write here the total distance. Therefore, the total distance run by the runner run by the runner only for the first 6 rounds. Only for first 6 rounds. 6 rounds. Only for 6 rounds is equal to 2550 meter. 2550 meter. Okay. Question 6, students, about the case study also. In order to organize annual sports day, a school prepared an 8-lane running track with an integrated football field inside the track area had shown below. So this is the 8-lane running track, students. 8-lane running track, students. Okay, and such a way that they make out the running track. Now here we have to see which type of the questions come over this. So the information, first see the information about this length, that is the length of innermost length of the track is 400 meter, and each subsequent length is 7.6 meter longer than the preceding length. And based on the given information, answer the following questions using concept of the arithmetic progression. Okay, first question is that what is the length of the sixth length? What is the length of the sixth length? Okay, student. So here, first here you may see the question, that is the, okay, here, okay. Now it will be clear out. So now here, that is the, okay. So this one is the question. What is the length of the sixth lane? Okay. So now here, as per the given information, they give us the length, innermost length of the track. Innermost length of the track. That means it will be the first term. First term. Okay. So it will write the, we try to form the arithmetic progression, and it will be the first term, the 400. Okay. And here, students, that is the subsequent, each subsequent length is 7.6 longer than the preceding length. Okay, so that means, students, here that 7.6, that 7.6 is the common difference, is the common difference. And okay, then we have to start to find out the solution. First we find out the length of the sixth lane. To find out the sixth lane, that means we have to find out A6. Okay. So for that, use the formula AN is equal to A plus N minus 1D. So here A6 is equal to A here 400 plus N is 6 minus 1 and D is 7.6. So here 400 plus 5 multiply 7.6. So here 400 plus then 7.6 multiply 5. That means here, student, 38. Okay, that is the 38. So here 438. So A6 is equal to 438. That means we write that the length of the sixth length. Therefore, the length of the sixth length is equal to 438 meter. Okay. The next one, students, see the next question on the basis of this case study, that how long is the 8th lane than that of the 4th lane. Okay, what is the difference between the 8th lane, the distance of 8th lane and the distance of 4th lane? Okay, so here that means we have to calculate, that is the A8 minus A6, no, A4 is 8 minus A4. Okay, so first we calculate the A8, then for the 2, the formula For both the formula is n is equal to a plus n minus 1. Okay, so I write here a8 is equal to a is here students, a is, what about the a? The a is student 400, okay, plus here n is the 8 minus 1 and d here student the 7.6. So I write 7.6 here. So 400 plus multiply 7.6, then 400 plus here 7.6, here 7.6 multiply 7 students, then 53.2. Okay, so 53.2. So that means 453.2. A8 is equal to 453.2. Now the next one, that is calculate the A6, sorry, A4. Then use the same formula here, that is 400 plus term, then n is equal to 4 minus 1 multiplied 7.6. So here 400 plus 3 multiplied 7.6, then here 400 plus multiplication, then 22.8, that means 422.8 A4. So now here that we write that the 8 length. So the difference, their difference is that means the A8 minus A4 students, A8 minus A4, which is equal to that 453.2 minus 422.8. Okay, so that means here 403, 30.4. Okay, so here we can say that the 8 length is greater than the 4 term by 30.4 meter. Okay, how can we write? 8 length is greater than 4 length by 30.4 meter. By 30.4 meter. Okay, students? Then next one question. Second A. While practicing for a race, a student took one round each in first 6 lanes. Find the total distance covered by the students. Okay. So now here the total distance is covered by the students. We earlier seen such a type of the question, student. So here we know that we have to find out the sum. Okay, total distance means sum, and that for the first 6 lanes. In first 6 lanes. So here we have to calculate S6 here. Okay. So now here we have the A is equal to 400, common difference D is equal to 7.6, and is equal to 6. Okay, and the formula, that is Sn is equal to n upon 2 in the bracket 2a plus n minus 1 d. So now substitute the values here. S6 is equal to 6 upon 2 in the bracket 2 multiply 400 plus 6 minus 1 d, that is the 7.6. So here 3 multiply 800 plus 5 multiply 7.6. So here 3 multiply 800 plus, then here 38. Okay, so here 3 multiply 838. Okay, so here multiplication, then 2514. So S6 is equal to 2514. Okay, so that means here we write that the total distance covered by the students the students, okay, covered by the student at in the first lane, in the first 6 lane, in the first 6 lanes is equal to 2540 meter. Okay, student. So such a way we can find out the example. Okay. So now see the next one question. The next one question is here. A student took one round each in lane 4 to lane 8. Okay. And find the total distance covered by the students. Find the total distance covered by the students. But here the lanes are different. The students start from the 4th lane and come at the 8th lane. Okay. Start from the 4th lane. From the 4th lane. That is starting from the end of the 3rd lane. Okay. So that means here we have to find out. We have to find out that is S8 minus S3 here. Okay. S8 minus S3. Okay. That is the took one round each lane for 2 lane 8. Okay. That is the end of the S3. So S8 minus S3. So now here the formula is Sn is equal to n upon 2, then 2a plus n minus 1 d here students, and then the here for calculating asset I first calculate asset, that is 8 upon 2, then 2 multiply 400 plus here 8 minus 1, then 7.6, then here asset is equal to 4, then 800 plus 7 multiply 7.6. So here 4 multiply 800 plus then 53.2. So here 4 divided by 853.2. So then multiplication with 4, then here 0.8 to here 3412.8. Okay, S8 is equal to. Then here calculate the S3 here students. That S3 is equal to 3 upon 2. Then 2 multiply 400 plus here 3 minus 1, then 7.6. Then here 3 upon 2, here 800 plus 2 multiply 7.6, then here 3 upon 2, then 800 plus, that means 15.6, okay, sorry 15.2 students, 15.2, then here 3 upon 2, then here 815.2. That means here 3 multiply 815.2 divided by 2. That means here 2 ones are 2 fours are here 2 fours are 8, then 0, 2 sevens are 14, and then 0.6. So 3 multiply 407.6. Okay. So that means S3 is equal to 1222.8. So now here the difference is equal to, that is asset is equal to 3412.8, okay, minus then 1222.8. So that means students 0.0, then 91, and then here 2. So 2190 meter. Okay. That means here the total distance covered by the students is equal to, here we can write here that therefore the total distance total distance covered by the students, each in lane 4 to lane 8 is equal to 2190 meter. Okay, students. So this is the final answer.